Hundreds of protesters have clashed with police in the Bulgarian capital of Sofia. The protesters gathered for an anti-government rally, but it soon turned for the worst.
Frustration and anger boils over in front of the Bulgarian parliament. Violence flared at an anti-government rally when demonstrators began hurling snowballs and bottles. Public anger is mounting in Europe's poorest country in the face of rampant corruption and economic meltdown. Opinion polls show over 70% of the Bulgarian population want the socialist-led government to quit. Discontent with the country's politicians doesn't stop there. 3/4 of those polled are fed up with the parliament for its failure to tackle corruption.
We are fighting for our rights to introduce more democracy to our politics, to be able to rule through referendums.
Last year, the European Union suspended aid to Bulgaria after the government's failure to put corrupt officials and crime bosses behind bars. An influential report by Transparency International portrayed Bulgaria as the most corrupt EU nation, taking the mantle from neighbouring Romania. 12 policemen and at least 20 protesters were injured in the clashes, the worst for more than a decade. More than 150 people were arrested. Police said they recovered homemade grenades. Observers say accelerating protests ahead of this summer's elections are unlikely to topple the government, which has an overwhelming majority in parliament. But it'll probably see its support eroded as thousands are expected to lose their jobs. Organisers plan more protests in Sofia on Thursday.